Hello everyone, and today what I'm going to show you is a neat little website called Lino. Lino is really a simple way to do sticky notes online, but the cool thing is it can work in collaboration with students and classrooms, and it works really well. And you have the advantage also that students would not have to sign up to create sticky notes. So this is great for elementary also, where students may not be able to really have that comprehension to be able to sign up and log in, but they could create their little notes. So let's look at what it is and how a teacher would do this. Now I'm going to click log in. If this is your first time coming here, you would have to sign up. One thing you can do is when you click sign up, you can sign in with Google. So students can do this too. So if they already know their Google apps, it's really simple. The only trick is once they sign in, they do still have to put a username. So I would have them, kind of recommend that you have a set idea of what you want students to use for a username and tell them that. So I'm going to log in. And my information should already be there. Now once you get logged in, you have what's called canvases. And canvases are these right down here. This is where students would be doing their discussions. And you could just put out information for them. So we're going to kind of set one up and see what it looks like. Now I have a YouTube video here, and so maybe what I want students to do is watch this video and then comment on it. This is kind of a neat little video about cell phones in Great Britain. The kind of fun part is the text across the bottom all comes across as texting, so it's kind of humorous. But if I come in here, I'm going to create a new canvas. I can give the canvas a name, so maybe 25 years on the phone. You can pick different backgrounds, so you can find something that works for you. You can also upload an image. Normally I find, though, these are a lot better just because it's more simplistic. So let's do the classic corkboard. Down here, I can set this to what I want. If you want students to post to it, without having to sign in, you'd want everyone may post stickers or stickies. Now, the only way they can get to this is if they have the link to yours, so don't worry about that. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to turn a couple of these things off. I don't want this, this, and that should be good. If I want students to have to sign in, I would take this off. If I don't want them to sign in, I can leave that on. So once I make my canvas, I have this. So you have this kind of big area, and it shows you down here what you have to work with. You can grab a note and drag it on. And once you do that, it comes up and asks, what do you want on here? So I could say, instructions. Oh, look at that. Watch this video and leave a comment on what your thoughts are. So nice and simple. Let's grab that link. I can put that right down here. Now normally what I do is down where it says tag, if I have students not signing in, what I ask them to do is maybe do like their first name and last initial. Just something like that, so I know who commented. And what I'm going to tell students is if you don't tag it, I will delete it. So they have to make sure that they do that. Students can also change their colors down here, or you can change your text colors. So there's different things that can be done. Now you can also put an icon. So this is instructions. I want to make sure that students see this. Maybe I put a little icon on here, a little exclamation point. There we go. So now I have a little sticky. This can be moved around. It can be resized. So if you had to change the sizes on it, that's good to know when students do this. Because often what will happen is if they all start posting, they all end up kind of posting on top of each other just by accident. I tell the students just to leave it, and then I will go through later and tidy it up. You can put also other things in here. I could put a photo. So if I hit choose file, I can see other pictures I have in here. So what that will do is I'll actually post the photo right onto this. This is useful if you have students posting screenshots of something they found, or you have them posting kind of other interesting things. It's kind of a neat little thing. You can also drag videos. Oh, actually, that's new. I didn't even notice that the YouTube support. Let's try that. Oh, see, I figured that wouldn't work. That's a bummer. Sometimes this seems to work, and sometimes that one totally did not. I didn't think that worked anymore, but it was worth a try. You can attach, though. This is kind of what I was looking for. You can attach files, so if you had a video or a Word document, you could have those in here, so that's really neat. You can also go into your different colors. So there's neat things that can be done on here. Now, what you'll see in here is if you want to share this with students, what you can do is click the eye right here. When you do that, you have a URL link. This is like for a different kind of link. You probably wouldn't use this so much, but this is the one you're looking for. If I take this and I open up a new incognito window so we can see what it looks like, if someone goes to this, they can access this without having to sign in. So that's kind of a neat little trick for students to do, especially like I said with the younger ones. Now, I'm going to go back to my dashboard, which I can do and kind of see all my information. All right, you can see there's different options here, so I'm going to go home. That's automatically saved as we go along, so you don't have to worry about that. You can actually see it right here, so I can go back and edit it. But one new thing, well, it's not so new, it's been there a little while now, but you can create groups. So I could create a group and add my students to it. So let's go My Groups. I could hit create a new group. So I could come in here and let's say this is 7th hour English. And I'm going to do it by invitation only. So I have to invite my students. 7th hour English, Colin. I would have to do my invitees. I find it's easier to have students create their accounts first and then have them give me their usernames versus doing the email address. Sometimes I just find that gets a little tricky for one reason or another. But how do you get their usernames? Is maybe once you've had all the students create their accounts, you can create a Google Doc and have them just go type their usernames in. That way you can copy and paste them into this. So that'd be like a real easy way to do it. And it's kind of putting the responsibility on the student instead of you to get you that information. The advantage of doing this is if I go and look at my groups, so I have that CTI one, and I actually have someone in there already. See, members. Oh, look, there's me. When I come in here, I can create canvases that only other people in that group can access. So if you're worried about students' kind of behavior in there and you really want to track them, this is the perfect way to do that. So if I create a new canvas in here, and we'll just kind of do it 25 years on the phone. We'll name this one CTI, so I know what it is. And we'll put a little different color. So you can kind of do these same things. I don't want to create a sticky by email. Let's hit create. Now I already have a account signed in, so here's my student. Here's Justin Cowan. All right. If I go to my groups, I can see here's my CTI group that I'm a member of. There's my 25 years on the phone. So this one I'm signed in as the student. This one I'm signed in as the teacher. So it's pretty neat. If I drag a little sticky, this is student. And if I come over here, let's give it a little refresh. There's the student that posted. And also what you see is if I mouse over it, it will tell me the student's username. So you don't actually have to do that tag. You'll have it there. So this is just a really kind of cool way of doing a classroom discussion. Also, I see this as a really cool way. I've done it with movies. So kind of show a movie in class and have students comment. I've also done this in different ways. If we look right here, here's like a video discussion. This was like a little link up here that would take students to a video and how it's made animation, and then they all talked about what they thought was cool about the video. So it's a neat way just to do a little discussion and break kind of things up. So kind of a cool little task. I hope you like it. It's a really great website. There's lots of other tutorials out there if you need a little more help. But otherwise, have a great day.